morning and welcome to Uplift with Cliff. It is Monday, October the 10th, and it's 9:30 a.m. Tico, time is flying.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I told you guys 2022 was not going to play with you. I told you that 2022 was not going to wait around for you to build up your business, for you to get going. And now, look, we are in the second week of October. There's only 2 months left this year. What are you going to do? Are you going to barbecue or are you going to mildew? You going to get things going or are you going to sit back? Are you already saying, I'll do it next year? See, Ticos, the doers have done it. The ones who are out there making it happen are still making it happen. But then there's some out there who are already making their New Year's resolution. There's some out there who are already saying that in 23, I'm going to make it happen. But you know what? They're not. They're not. They're not. Good morning, everybody. Camille, Rob, good morning. It is good to see you. Shadi, Marquita, Lisa Hill, Diane, it's good to see you. Elaine, Reese Stewart, the Uplifters are rolling. I'm going to give you guys a chance. Listen, let me tell you, this weekend, before I get started, oh my gosh, I volunteered. I took these old bones, this heavy body down to South Florida, Tico.
Okay.
I decided I was going to help out some Hurricane Ian victims. Oh my God, I went down there and got my butt worked off. My tush is gone. Listen, if you want to get started, if you want to work down in South Florida, there is a lot of work to do. I volunteered all weekend long. We worked with two different groups. One group was called Samaritan's Purse. Worked with another group down there, the group of the Mormon church down there. There's some stuff we did independently, but we were realtors. We got in the truck. We drove down. We took a U-Haul, and we started gutting houses. We started cutting trees. We started tarping roofs, doing whatever we could to make people whole because there are going to be a lot of people hurting. Tico, they're going to hurt for a long time. And listen, if you don't help, who will? If not you, then who? So what are you saying, Cliff? I'm saying as tired as I am, I'm half a day tired, Tico. You know what half a day tired is? I mean, I'm going home after lunch. Listen, we drove our truck so hard. We pushed so hard. Big shout out to Lisa Hill who got in the car row with me. Big shout out to Bob Caldwell. Big shout out to Nick. Big shout out to Desmond. Big shout out to our whole Florida Realtors crew that went down there. Big shout out to Florida Realtor CEO Margie for coming down there and bringing supplies. And even bigger shout out to the incoming Florida Realtors 2023 president, Mike McGraw, for getting down there. We worked that president to death. Listen, we pushed so hard, Tico, that when we drove back from, I think our last place was Inglewood. When we drove back from Inglewood to Orlando, as soon as we pulled into the ORRA parking lot, as soon as we pulled in, the truck shut down. Wouldn't crank. I mean, to say the truck wouldn't crank. We just left it parked. We got in our cars and went home. There was nothing else we could do. What's the saying? Some gave all and all gave some, but some gave all. We had given it all, and we had nothing else left. Good morning, Deidre Graybill, Triple W, Wendy Whittle Wagner, Ian, good to see you. Leslie, oh my gosh, is that Leslie on Uplift this morning? Bug Stars, I see you. I know who you are. It is good to see all of our people. Today, Patty, there's Patty Alonso. Tommy Wheeler, my guy up in North Carolina. We've got the stars have come out today. Cheryl Abercrombie, you know I love you. All the stars that come out today for Uplift. We're going to go ahead and get started. It's 9:33 a.m. And Tico, so I mentioned that we were down there in South Florida. We were working. And so we came across a lot of people. And, you know, it takes, in order for you to build back, in order for you to rebuild, in order for you to come back stronger than you were. Real quick, are we still on YouTube?
Yes.
I want to let you guys know that if you can't catch us on Facebook, we are now streaming live on the ORRA YouTube channel as well. You can catch Uplift with Cliff on ORRA YouTube. Shakayla, good morning. Okay, if you're going to bounce back from a storm, then you can't do so with a can't do mentality. Meaning there are people down there that have lost it all. They don't know what's happening. They don't know what's coming. They don't know what tomorrow holds for them. And we've even had some employees whose homes were damaged by the storm here in Orlando, and I'm doing my best to make sure that I don't drive myself way down to South Florida looking for somebody to help when there's people right here in Orlando that I can help as well. And so I want you guys to key on what I just said. I think the good book says charity begins at home and spreads abroad. Before you drive all the way down someplace else to help somebody else, make sure you help the people in your own neighborhood. So I've got some of my own employees to look out for first. I made sure that I left instruction with staff on what to do with our own people before I left Tico. And then I took myself down to South Florida. That's a big lesson in that. I've never understood people who fly all over the world to do work for people. Then there's a hood right there 5 minutes away, and you ain't never set foot in it. You drive past it every day. Okay, that's just a little PSA. I'm going to move past that. Okay, good morning, good morning. Let's get going. Are you ready to rumble? So as I was saying, down in South Florida, I looked at the people, and the ones, Tico, whose houses were getting rebuilt, the ones, Tico, who were attracting the relief workers, the ones who were getting it done, these people all had one thing in common: positive attitudes. Listen, so today I'm going to talk to you about visualization, visualizing things, and another principle, the law of attraction. Now, Tico, we covered this 1.5 years ago. The law of attraction. Today, I want you to get ready to put this back into play. Arlene, it's good to see you this morning. The law of attraction, and your thoughts become things. Now, Tico, I say that all the time on Uplift. Thoughts become things. What you think becomes reality. So now I want to remind people, because there are people down there who are their mindset is great, and they choose to not see that the part of their house got blown away. They choose to see the part of the house that's standing, and they say, thank God I still have this. Do you have a thank God I still have this mentality today? Because that's what's going to affect your business. It's what's going to affect your finances. It's what's going to protect your personal life. Having to thank God, and the law of attraction is part of that, Tico. Now, here's the basic. I want you to remember this. We're going to start things off because I got some things to tell you today. Remember this, Uplifters. We're getting ready to close our year strong. And if you do nothing else, I want you to remember this principle. What you focus on, you attract. Okay. What you focus on, you attract. I want you to type that into the bottom of the screen. Tommy, Patty, Alonso, you're one of the most positive people I've ever met. Diane, what you focus on, you attract. Everyone type that into the bottom of the screen, because that is the prevailing thought for this Monday's Uplift. The law of attraction. What you focus on, you attract. If you focus on good things, then good things will come. If you focus on being successful, then you will be success. So many people focus on the negative. They focus, oh my God, I don't want to be successful. I don't want to be successful. Oh Lord. Or they say, Lord, don't let this happen to me. Don't let this bad thing happen to me. Don't let this bad thing. Stop talking about the bad thing and talk about the good thing that you want to happen. Instead of focusing on what can go wrong, focus and repeat over and over what can go right in your life. Listen, I've been saying this to you for 365 days. The key to visualizing is to always visualize that thing you already... Hold on, that doesn't make sense. I'm looking at my notes. The key to visualizing is to always visualizing what you want to happen. Focus on that thing. Why? Because your subconscious will act upon the images that you create within, whether they reflect your current reality or not. Meaning your subconscious will become a magnet to the thing that you want to happen, Tico. But if you focus on the negative thing, then that's what's going to come about as well. So the first thing I need you guys to focus on today is visualizing what you want to attract into your life. Do you want to attract more business, more listings? You have to constantly see that. Watch your subconscious go chase that. Are you wanting to be in a better relationship? Stop focusing on how bad things are. Start focusing on how good things can be. But you must activate your subconscious by doing a trick, Tico. and it's called visualization. Now, what I do in every Uplift is I incorporate a lot of little different things to make sure that you feel great when you get off the line with us on Monday. What is visualization? I talk about your mind being the battlefield. We talk about affirmations, Tico. Visualization is simply this. It's mental rehearsal. Mental rehearsal. You create images in your mind of having or doing whatever it is that you want. Create the image in your mind of having or doing whatever it is you want. How many of you guys have a vision board? If you've ever created a vision board, type it in there. Let me see. Tico, let me know who's got a vision board out there. How many of you guys, a vision board is simply visualizing and putting on paper what you want. How many of you guys actually are actively setting goals? Listen, what you do is you create images in your mind of having or doing whatever it is that you want. And then you repeat these images over and over again, daily. Repeat it over and over again, over and over again. And you will notice that as you work, the things that you're thinking about will slowly come into existence. Okay? So what you have to do is start visualizing it using the law of attraction. If you want more, now listen. I did not say, Tico, that the law of attraction can replace laziness, okay? I didn't say that. The law of attraction can never replace laziness. This is a supplement to your hustle. It is a supplement into your hustle. If you're performing the deeds that you need to do and you're visualizing where you're going, your subconscious will call that be not as though it were. But you have first got to put in the hustle. Okay. Now, there's a couple of things I need you to stop saying to yourself. Good morning. Hey, listen, Camille, you got it. Tommy Wheeler, I love your cotton candy, your bubble gum. Lisa Hill, good morning. I know you do. Diane Goglas, it's good to see you. Patty Reese, Mr. President, good to see you again. Okay. My people are rolling in. Now, these are things, as you visualize things, I need my uplifters to stop saying a couple of things, Tico. Okay, uplifters, listen. There are some things that you cannot say to yourself because you self-sabotage the law of attraction. Listen, the law of attraction will work for you, but there's some tics, isms, and schisms that you got inside you that you've got to break up in order for good things to come to you. The first thing you have to stop saying, I can't do it. Oh my God, Tico, there's no person that's going to get from around me faster than the person who can't do it. Oh my, you have no idea how many can't do staff has left this organization. Look, you don't have to always go out and achieve your goal, but if the first reaction you have to me is what you can't do, then what I can't do is work with you. Okay. Listen, if your first reaction to me as an employee or as a coworker, Tico, is what you can't do, then I can promise you I can't work with you. Now, that doesn't mean that you must become a yes man, but I'm saying my law of attraction is attracting accomplishment. My law of attraction is attracting success. My law of attraction is attracting whatever it takes to run this place successfully. But if someone's always saying no before they ever get going, we're not going to be able to work together. Listen. Reese Stewart said it. The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. So the first thing for you uplifters today, I need you to stop saying is, I can't do it. Erase that from your mentality. You got to believe. Don't admit defeat before the race even starts. Tico, some people are already defeated and they haven't even pulled their car to the starting line. They don't even crank it. They don't even get to the point where they say, start your engine. They're still in the house. Oh, my car ain't gonna crank. That old thing ain't gonna make it down the street. You know, I want to go visit my daughter in Atlanta. I want to go see my friend in Jacksonville, but that old car ain't in no kind of shape. Oh, I wish I could go to the office and work like everybody else, but them leads, I don't know how to work those leads. That computer stuff ain't gonna work. Stop. You poison your own mentality before you ever get a chance. And the law of attraction starts to work against you. And guess what? Not only can't you do it, you won't do it, Tico. Listen. The law of attraction is ready to work for you, but you have got to stop saying, I can't do it. Because then I promise you, you're flooding your mind and your self-conscious with what you can't do, and you're guaranteed not to do it. Okay, are we ready to move on, Tico?
Ready.
Okay, the next thing I need you guys, I want to set your minds up for success. As we get ready to turn the corner into 2023, I need you guys to be ready to be successful, but we got to close 22. We got to close 22. And so the next thing I need you guys to do, Uplifters, remember, I want the law of attraction to work for you. We got to visualize it. We're going to do some visualizations in about 15 minutes. But the law of attraction has got to work for you, and it won't as long as your mind is full of doubt. So the next thing I want you to stop doing, Tico, this is a big one. Oh, my gosh, this is a big one. I need you to stop saying this. But what will they think about me? Who? They? Who is they? What will they think about me? What will people think about me? What are people going to say? Oh, my God. Right next to I can't do it is the person that's worried about what somebody else is going to think. And the two of them are sitting down together doing nothing. Right next to the person who says that I can't do it is the person who's saying what are they going to say and what are they going to think. And the two of them, excuse my country language, ain't doing nothing. Listen, if you are worried about what other people are going to think, just quit. You are worse than the can't-do person. Getting caught up in what everybody else thinks is a surefire way to do nothing but multiply your stress level, but it's not going to multiply your success level. Oh, my God. That is so deep. I could put that in a CD set and sell it to you for $49.99 on Time Life, but I'm giving it to you for free. The person who's saying what they can't do, the only thing they're magnifying is their stress level, not their success level. The person that's worried about what somebody else thinks about them. Are you serious? When was the last time what somebody else thinks paid your bill? When was the last time what somebody else thinks paid your car note, paid your house note, paid off Duke Energy or OUC or FPL? What other people think is immaterial to your success. I'm just trying to help somebody today. It's October the 10th on Uplift, and I am dropping knowledge for the people. Listen, never sacrifice. Uh-oh, Tico, I'm going to cut somebody. Can I do a little surgery? Can a doctor do a little surgery? Okay, listen. Never sacrifice. Uh-oh. Oh, Tico, I don't know if I can go this deep. Listen, I need my scrubs. I need my scrubs. I'm going to have to go in and perform surgery. You ready? Scalpel. All right. I got my scalpel. I'm ready to cut somebody with some knowledge. Never sacrifice your true personality in an attempt to impress others. Never change who you are to impress somebody else. Oh my God, if a friend is worth having, they will appreciate you for who you are, and you should not have to change who you are or worry about what they're going to think about you. Goodness gracious. Stop thinking about what other people are going to think and go ahead and do the doggone thing. Stop asking everybody. Oh my gosh, Tico, the worst person is somebody that, oh gosh, here we go. When you come up to me and ask me for some advice and I tell you what I think and then you go ask 3 other people the same, don't come to me. Okay. If you ask me for some advice, and I give you advice, and then you go ask somebody else, that just ticks me off. It gripes me. Oh, don't worry about what other people think. Do your thing. Never sacrifice your true personality in an attempt to impress others. Tico, okay, I got to move forward. I can't stay here long. Okay, now, we're talking about the law of attraction, attracting positive things into your life. I want you to think positive things. I want you to be positive. I want you to act positive, because this is going to be their best week ever, Tico. This is getting ready to be your best month ever. This is the best life you will ever live, and I can promise you that. This is the best life you will ever live, and if you don't get out and live it, that's right, Deidre, be true to yourself. Claudia said be true. Reese Stewart, I love it. I'm 99% sure you don't agree with what I'm doing, but I'm 100% sure I don't care. Krista got it. Camille got it. Everybody's getting it. Okay, we just, Arlene, thank you for the vision board. I hope my picture's on there somewhere. Okay, so now, here is another biggie that I encounter in my professional world all the time. If you attract this negativity in your life, and I guarantee you it's going to stay there and hover like a thundercloud. Okay, listen. This is the person, Tico. Law of attraction. You got to stop thinking this way. This is stinking thinking. This is stinking thinking. I don't think insert a name likes me because they didn't answer my text, call, or email. What? I don't think Cliff likes me because he didn't answer my text, call, or email. Do you know I have 20,000 members? Do you know I have 5 children? Do you know I have a whole family at home? Do you know I have a $20 million business to run? I don't think Escarita likes me because she didn't answer my text. I don't think Cheryl likes me. I don't think Claudia likes me because I sent her an email. You have no clue what's going on in Krista's life or Jay's life or Thomas's life, but you're sitting somewhere, oh my gosh, Tico, and you're having a pity party because somebody didn't answer your text, your call, or your email. Right now, y'all flooded with hearts, flooded with likes, flooded with thumbs up if you understand what I'm talking about. Somebody that's misunderstood you because you didn't answer their text message. You didn't answer their phone call, and now they've made up a whole scenario in their mind of what must be going on because they didn't hear back from Rose Kemp. They never heard back from Kay. And all of a sudden, these people have some sort of game going on. Listen, uplifters, cut that foolishness today. This is going to be your best week ever. This is going to be your best moment. You're going to sell, you're going to close, you're going to list. All these things are going to work for you. But jumping to conclusions because somebody didn't answer your text, your call, or your email is the most self-centered thing I've ever heard in my life. How self-centered can you be? This world revolves around you. And because, oh God, okay, I got to tone it down. It's very self-centered. It's very self-centered. Listen, people have things to do, so don't assume it's all about you. People have things to do. Instead, say to yourself, Reese will get back to me as soon as he can because he's never not taken my call. Rose will get back to me as soon as she can because I know if I texted her and she didn't respond, she's in the middle of talking to someone. Camille is going to get back to me. She always answers her emails, so if she hasn't answered my email, I just need to give her a little bit more time. I'm going to go do this right here while I wait, and maybe I'll come back in 45 minutes to an hour, and I'll see. Cheryl always answers her emails, texts, and phone calls. If she's not answering, something really important must be going on in her life. Let me go do something else with my time and my business that's productive, and the law of attraction will draw something more positive to me. You can't start saying, oh my God, I hadn't heard from Lisa. They must have a secret meeting going on. You can't start saying all these things. You've got to fill your mind with positive things and not be so self-centered. It's 9:53 a.m., October 10th. You're watching Uplift with Cliff, and Camille, Rob, you sum that one up. It's not always about you. Okay, whew. Now, here's maybe my last one. I got 2 more. But the last thing I want you to do today, I want you as an uplifter, as a person that's trying to attract positive things in your life, as a person that wants the law of attraction to work for you. Reese, and I'm not invited. Okay, the thing is, if you're that person, okay, here is the next thing I need you to do. Now, Tico, This is some much needed surgery right here.
Okay.
We're going to clear out the cobwebs out of a lot of people's minds right here. Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, I got my scrubs on, scalpel.
Scalpel.
Okay, the next thing I need you guys to know, if positive energy is going to come into your life, I need you to stop saying this. Stop saying, I can't trust anyone. I've been hurt too much. How long you gonna be hurt, boo? How long you not gonna trust? Stop saying, I can't trust anyone. I've been hurt too much. Business will never come to you if you are the walking dead. Business will never come to you if you are the walking wounded. You can't walk around church hurt, business hurt, association hurt, relationship hurt, life hurt all your life. If you want to attract positive things to you, then listen, Tico, you can't see the beauty of a rose until it blooms. It's just like a rose looks like a tulip, looks like every other flower until it opens up. If you want something to come into your life, get rid of the closed fist and open your hands. Stop saying, I can't trust anyone. I've been hurt too much. We all been hurt. We've all been hurt. We've all had somebody violate our trust. But how long will you cry over spilled milk? Your business is hurting and you can't attract positive things into your life because all you see is your last bad moment. Woo! Woo! You can't attract positive things into your life because all you see is your last bad moment. Listen, okay, Tico, the funny thing about trust, okay? The funny thing about trust is the less you trust other people, the less they tend to trust you. The less you trust other, that's a nugget. You're missing it. I could sell this for $59.99 on Amazon, but I'm giving it to you for free. Type this into your screen so that you remember it. The less you trust other people, the less they tend to trust you. The less you trust other people, the less they tend to trust you. If distrust is what you're putting out in the atmosphere, if distrust is what you're sowing all around you, if that's the negativity you're putting out, then you best believe it affects your behavior. And you start to act like somebody that can't be trusted. You start to walk around and look around your shoulder like someone that can't be trusted. You start to act like shifting around and like someone who can't be trusted. And guess what? People stop trusting you because that's the energy that you're putting out, and the law of attraction is paying you back. So now nobody trusts you. Nobody wants to be around you. No one feels safe around you because that's the vibe you gave off. Are you worthy of trust? Listen, is everybody worthy of trust? No, don't be a fool. Everybody's not worthy of trust. There are some people I wouldn't turn my back on if I had your back. But you better believe I don't walk around every day with those people on my mind, Tico. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. There are some untrustworthy people out there, but there's no reason for you to walk around paranoid, never trusting anybody. Because if you're going to get somewhere in life, you're going to have to put your trust in someone, Tico, and something. Nobody ever gets there alone. So what it meant was your circle was too big. What it meant was you let somebody untrustworthy into your circle and you got hurt. So guess what? Narrow the circle down. I remember last year, a couple of people were reaching out to me and they were talking to me about the upcoming congressional election. And they were saying, hey, Cliff, you ought to consider running for this. Hey, Cliff, you ought to consider running for that. And I vetted it out, and I actually reached out to some very, very, very high-ranking officials to talk about, hey, is this something I should be doing? And I remember one of the officials came to me, and he said, dadgummit, I said he, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, one of the officials came to me, this is an elected official, very high-ranking official, who was talking to me about it. He said, Cliff, he said, here's what you do. He said, when you take your circle, he said, you get about 10 people that you really trust, and that's your circle. And I was like, okay, I know 10 people. And he said, once you got 10 people that you really trust, you whittle that down to 5. I said, okay, that's good wisdom. That's good wisdom. And he said, once you got 5 people that you know will ride or die for you, then you take those 5 people, those people you really trust, and you get them down to about 3 people. Okay. And that's your inner circle. And he said, that's where you build from there. But he never got to a point where he said, trust no one. See, trust no one is for TV. You are not Stallone. You are not Rutger Hauer, or you are not, trust no one. You've got to trust somebody. There's got to be someone in your life, a wife, a husband, a business partner, running around worried about, I don't trust anyone, I've been hurt too much. That's stupid. There's somebody in your life that you can trust. Look, if you can't trust them, come trust me. Okay, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna answer your text or your email because I got things to do. So you can, are y'all following me here? I trust no one. That's not true. You've always got to have someone in your life that you can trust. No woman or man is an island, okay? Now, here's the last thing I'm going to talk about. It's 9:59. I know I'm going to go over just a little bit. I'm going to go over about 3 minutes, so y'all bear with me here, but I'm on a roll. Thank you, Mary Burke, for putting that in there. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Renee. Rena. Thank you, Tommy Wheeler. Camille, listen. I love it. Reese, okay, let's go. The last thing I want to, this is just typical. I've got to say this. Listen. Okay, if you're going to use the law of attraction to attract good things into your life, we're talking about what not to do, what not to say, and things I want you guys to stop speaking on today because this is getting ready to be your best week ever. I want you to stop saying, I might as well give up. Tico, how many times have you heard people say, I give up? I may as well give up. Do not ever say, I give up. Life is like a video game. No matter how many times you lose, you can push continue as many times as you need to. Life is like a video game. No matter how many times you lose, you can always press continue as many times as you need to. You get another shot. There's never a point in giving up. The only way you lose is if you quit, Tico. But life is like a video game. You can always press continue. Now look, you might have lost some things in the past. You might lose a tool. You might lose a life. You might lose something else. People along the way. But life is like a video game. You can always hit continue. Listen, and in some cases, Tico, some of you 80s and 70s kids, life is like a video game. You can always put another quarter in. You can always put another quarter. What am I saying? You can always invest more. You can always reinvest in another shot. Tico, I should be getting an applause for that. I could sell that for $69.99 online, and I can sell out stadiums by telling people, just put another quarter in. Just re-up your investment. Just invest one more time in what you're trying to do. You will get another shot. You will get a chance to continue. But if you speak negativity over your life, then that negativity is what you're going to attract in your life. It is 10:01 a.m. and you're watching Uplift with Cliff and Tico. I got to send some shout outs. I got to send some love. Camille Robb, you look marvelous. Reese, it's good to see you. Carol Burnett, good to see you this morning online. Rose Kemp, never, ever, 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 ever give up. Kay, good to see you. Listen, I want you guys to know that you are loved. Listen, I need you guys to put some good stuff in the atmosphere in Orlando today. Lisa Hill, thank you for what you did this weekend. That's right, Deidre Graybill, cut the foolishness, and I got the information you tagged me on. Arlene, happy birthday. Good to see you today. Yes, it's Arlene's birthday today, everybody. Escarita, it's good to see you. Reese Stewart, thank you for tuning in. I want all you uplifters to know that you are loved. And we got to get back today to the affirmations, Tico, because I've been skipping affirmations. So I want to slow this thing down. I want you guys to look in the screen, look in the camera. I hope that you got people around you because I need to I got to pump you back up. Tico, we got to pump them back up. So listen, I want to go back to the very first affirmation. I need you to look in the camera. I want you to look around. I want you to make sure that everybody says it because this is how I want you to walk out the house today. I want you to look and say, I'm the best you ever met. Yes, I want you to say it to yourself. I want you to know it about yourself. I want you to believe it about yourself. Say it to yourself out loud. I am the best you ever met. Do you believe that you're the best? Do you believe you're the best realtor? Do you believe you're the best broker? Do you believe that your company is the best? Do you believe you offer the best services? Do you believe it? Then say it. Don't be scared to say it. Put it out there. Say, I'm the best you ever met. And then I need you to walk with that swagger. I need you to talk with that swagger. I need you to act like that's who you are, and I need you to be that person. Now, the next thing I want you to say, these are affirmations. It's 10:04 a.m. I know what time it is, but I've got to put this back into you. I need you to say it out loud. This is going to be my best week ever. That's right. You've got to say it. Say it. This is going to be my best week ever. Will you speak it into existence? I don't need you to say, oh, I hope it doesn't rain this week. I don't need you to talk about all the things you don't want to happen this week. That's the habit you've got to break. That's the habit you've got to throw in the trash. That's the old you. I need you to look in the camera, say it out loud. I want people around you to hear you. This is going to be my best week ever. And then you've got to walk in it. You've got to put that out there so that your subconscious can draw it. And then I bet you this, on Friday, you're going to notice that you had an awesome week, that this week is just going to work for you. I need you to say, this week is going to be my best week ever. And then I got a catch-all. This is the castor oil of affirmation. This is the Vicks Vapor Rub of affirmations. This next affirmation, you put it on and it solves all sicknesses. I need you to look at the screen and say it out loud. I am loved. Because if you got love, you got all you need. If you know that people like you and love you, you don't worry about what anybody else has to say. If you know that, you don't talk bad about yourself. Just say it for me. Just say it out loud. Just say, I am loved. It's the castor oil. It's the Vicks Vapor Rub. It's the Hennessy and lemon. It's that drink you need to flush your system out. Just say, I am loved. And if the person next to you is not loving you, if the person in the room with you is not loving you, if the person that you knew, I love you. Cliff Long loves you. I love you, Claudia. I love you, Leslie. I love you, Rose. I love you, Lisa. I love you, Camille. I love you, Kay. I love you, Reese. I love you, Tommy. I love you, Ashley. If nobody else is telling you that you're loved, you're hearing it from me today, but I need you to say it. I need you to believe it, because love covers a multitude of things. It will cover everything else in your life. Okay? Okay, it's time for me to go, Tico. I got to get out of here. I got a whole business to run. I got a staff meeting going on. I got staff upstairs. Oh, my God. I got birthdays going on. I got to recover. I got to go upstairs and take me some Tylenol from this weekend. But I need you guys to know that I love you. Know that you're cared about. Know that this is going to be your best week ever. You're going to do it this week. You're going to make it this week. You're going to explode this week. All I need you to do is go help somebody. Speak positive things. Be the positive thing. Speak positive things. And then be the positive thing. And it's all going to work in your favor. The Orlando Regional Realtor Association loves you. Its board of directors loves you. Its executive committee loves you. And its CEO and staff love you. And that's enough love for anybody. Okay? I need you to go out and have an awesome week.